10 scariest videos that simply shouldn't exist. Okay, so scary's a word, right? Heart pumping, adrenaline rushing, totally freaking out. We don't know if we like that word, do we? Hi guys and gals, welcome back to Mind Read. We're really, truly very excited that you could join us for this scary and freaky video. Today, we're going to show you the 10 scariest videos that simply shouldn't exist. But you already knew that, huh? Whoa, this should be super exciting, right? We think so. So hold on to your hats and grit your teeth with me as we get ourselves a little worked up and totally creeped out by this frightening and unsuspecting countdown. So here we go. I hope I brought that brown paper bag to hyperventilate into. Okay, great. Let's move on as cautiously as we possibly can. Make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe with notifications so you never miss a video. If you do subscribe and you've left a like, leave a comment saying I subscribed and I'll reply to all of you saying thank you. Number 10. At our 10th spot, we can say hello to brown bears. How close have you been to a brown bear? Bears can be quite scary and vicious if they feel as if their habitat is compromised in any way, shape, or form, as most people well know. This next video footage will show us a real wild bear. Here, this extremely large bear is purposefully put near a human cage to see if he will attack or act untowardly. Usually, these huge animals might walk past the picnic tables in a campsite scenario, and it's good that this guy is safe as the others watch on to learn what might possibly happen in the wild or even in a confrontational scenario. This video shows just how wild these animals can be when they are hungry or agitated, and the claws are absolutely huge and terrifying. Imagine there was no cage in between this man and the bear. Wow, can you see how the bear even pushes down the cage? Being in such close proximity to an animal this large can be extremely dangerous and very frightening, especially when they are hungry, territorial, or agitated. And this takes the number 10 spot for scariest videos that simply shouldn't exist. Number 9. At spot number 9 of the countdown, we have this footage of a roadway. In this scenario, we can see an instance where someone really did need to look both ways for traffic. If you're squeamish in any way, maybe you might like to give this number in the countdown a miss. Let's take a look now, for those of you who don't mind the heart racing just a touch. The message here is to look both ways before crossing any roads, a staple all children and even nursery-age kids are taught. But it seems like adults also need to take heed of this very important message. We can see a gentleman running behind a bus in Russia, and he nearly gets collected by a truck coming the other way. Let's take a look again now, and just notice how very lucky this man was on that very fortunate day. Whoa, very lucky indeed right here. Number 8. At the 8th spot in our countdown, we can tell you that this next footage sees us looking at falling rocks. Here, we see a crowd gathered around a demolition site, ready to watch what's going to happen next. And as we patiently wait, it seems as though there is enough distance from this site, from the people who are bystanders to this very exciting event which is about to unfold. The abandoned building is evacuated and ready to be destroyed, and after the building is brought down to the ground, several hundred feet away from the onlooking crowd, a rock blasts out and barely misses the people. Another time a lottery ticket could have been purchased because this rock could have been fundamentally injurious, or even worse. Ouchie. And this takes our number 8 spot in the countdown today for 10 scariest videos that simply shouldn't exist. Number 7. Spot 7 goes to footage of this scary place. It's a vision where we can see a video post uploaded by a security guard of an underground car park in Japan. Spotted here is a human-like creature, said to be non-human though, and walking by, very unusually, without any movement of the head. This is said to be the spirit of a woman that's definitely otherworldly. A ghost, perhaps? Let's take a look now as it moves past the black car, then reappears again. We can take another closer look again, just as we zoom in and slow down the footage so you can see it more clearly. Whoa, can you see it? The figure of the feminine entity or spirit is slightly distant to the camera. This is a highly unusual piece of footage that went viral in Japan in the year of 1999. She actually seems to be floating past the car as opposed to walking. And this takes the number 7 spot within the countdown today for 10 scariest videos that simply shouldn't exist. So let's move on now to the next one. Number 6. This time, we are looking at an incident that took place on July 29, 1998. A man was walking through the outdoors and was filming in the dark, and after seeing a UFO, or unidentified flying object near his home, he went out to investigate. He had his camera with him to take this footage. At first, he thought it may have been an airplane, but then he saw movement in the bushes, and although he missed taking footage of the UFO sighting itself, he does come by something very strange in the bushes, which he believes is an alien or extraterrestrial life form. He says, "Yesterday there was a very strange thunderstorm. There were only flashes and no thunder cells, and it reminded me of War of the Worlds. I went out the night after this, and this is what I found. After walking for 30 minutes, we can see what he caught. He had the feeling something was following him after hearing walking sounds in the distance and the rustling of bushes as mentioned before." Whoa! Let's keep it moving, people. That gave us a bit of a fright. Number 5. This one is going to take us outside to a scary scenario. It's quite difficult to see here, mostly because of the darkness, but we are about to be scared out of our wits as we see some sort of energy form coming out at this man and his friend. This guy believes that his house is haunted, and he went out to check with his friend to see if there was anything moving around outside in the backyard. The video was uploaded on the 8th of February in 2008 and was taken in the evening. Get ready for the darkness and a scare coming at the camera. Yes, get ready to be jump scared. Scary! He says, oh my god, what the hell was that? Okay, just run. What the hell was that? Just run. Just get in. And if that's not scary enough for you, we then see the door being hit by something, the spirit of a ghost or a prankster perhaps. What do you think it is? And this takes out the number 5 spot in the countdown today for 10 scariest videos that simply shouldn't exist. Let's sneak on to the next one. The video maker still looks a little pale and nauseous. Number 4. Our next video shows us an abandoned occult mansion. So hold on to your best friend or teddy bear as we go to this one. The well-known YouTuber called Exploration Unknown went to take a look at this place on the 18th of August in 2019. And here, he got way more than he bargained for, that's for sure. Let's take a look now. He states that he didn't feel very good inside of the room he was filming. And he called out, "Hello? Is somebody here? I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I'm just here to explore." We see him running very quickly out of the mansion after screaming, and then he says, oh my god, there's someone in the freaking house. And we'll show you this very scary take one more time, and then we'll get to our next spot, bearing white knuckles and breathing a bit too hard for our liking. Number 3. Our next spot is named Blue Paranormal. Let's take a look now and see what we can see. This is supposed to be a fun family day, and even the bunny is having fun with a balloon. Aww, but did you see the blue from the flash? We certainly did. Let's rewind now and see that again. This video went viral on social media with a lot of paranormal interested people stating that it was definitely otherworldly and alien in form. But what do you think it is? Can you tell us down below in the comment section? We would really appreciate your input here because this one has got us completely boggled. Number 2. We would like to thank Jason Fellows from Australia for sending this one in. Here, we have a real-life recovery which is highly unsettling. An overseas adventure gone horribly wrong, it seems. Or did it? In a shallow riverbed, we can see that they are trying to pull something out from underneath the water, and one of the young men tries to dislodge whatever it is underneath the surface here. But what is it? Let's take a look. In fact, he suddenly bursts out of the water and they pull up a very massive, extremely lengthy python or snake. We're not entirely sure why, but it looks as if they knew what they were doing. Can you imagine the terror of playing in the water with this monster? It truly does make you rethink that watery adventure in the river with friends, right? Thanks so much, Jason, for sending this one in. It's definitely our best pick for the 10 scariest videos that simply shouldn't exist, and we are certain that all of us here at the channel would not like to be anywhere near an encounter like this, let alone looking for it on purpose. No way, Jose.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
Number 1. This is the one you've all been waiting for. Yep, the number 1 scariest placement for videos that simply shouldn't exist. And this one is definitely scary. So if you don't like being scared, just click off. No, don't really. Just look away for a second until we tell you it's safe. An unsuspecting demon or a Halloween prank? Let's see this footage and get your take down below in the comment section after you see it. Because once you do see it, you really can't unsee it. And we want you to look with us now because this is definitely our biggest nightmare here at the channel. And after we clock off from work, we might all have to huddle in a car together and close our eyes. Except for the video editor who never seems to get scared. And we'll let him drive us home safely under much protection. Wow. This one is really the scariest part of our countdown today, and if you were thinking of a Halloween costume for next year or this year, this might be a brilliant idea, but we suggest not wearing it whilst running down the road. And this takes the absolute #1 spot for our wicked countdown today. We're so glad you could be here today at Mindread. Do you have any cool or really awesome ideas for our channel? If you do, please let us know below in the comments section so we can take a look at your brilliant suggestions. Also, if you're a regular subscriber to our fun and sometimes crazy channel, we'd like to say a big thank you for your amazing support. We're so glad you could be here, and we can't wait to see you again, everyone. We'll see you very, very, very soon. And yes, of course, we miss you already.